Well, hey y'all. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody doing? It is the, let's see, 22nd. So y'all know that means we got our Christmas party coming tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. But we had to jump in here on the afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. We are streaming simultaneously on Twitch. So those of you who got two browsers, two apps, two what you call these things, devices, y'all stream on both of them and I sure appreciate it. I'm glad to see everybody. Yes, I took yesterday off. Yes, your sister's tired. These sinuses have done something terrible to me and I'm just trying to hang on. I'm still a little congested, but I'm here. I'm just glad to see you all here. Let's talk, let's chat. Y'all hit the like button as you come in. Those of you who've already hit the like button, I thank you so much. And those of you who hadn't, you know I'm going to tell you, it ain't too late. Reach on over there and let's do what we got to do. Okay. Let me greet everybody and we're going to get into our updates. I'm going to see how y'all doing. And then we're going to talk about what we got planned for tomorrow a little bit. Because y'all know we don't talk about our personal business out in public, but we're going to talk a little bit. Hey, Spilla. I love you, sis. I'm glad you're here. Tina, the queen of cheesecake in the building. Hey, boo. My good sis, Marilyn. Hey, love you. Angie is here all the way from Dade County, and she off this week, y'all. Angie actually on the plantation. This almost never happens, but it is what it is. Hey, learning to love myself. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Always beautiful. And who else we got up in here? Let me greet everybody. Y'all just been talking. Up, it's the beautiful CC Miller. How you doing? Always happy to see you. Carrie Smith, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. So glad to see you. So glad to see you. I like when y'all do that. How y'all do that with the writing? How y'all get the writing to look like that? I like that. Merry Christmas, she said. I want somebody to tell me how it's done. Hey, there's my Christian Key. Hey, my Christian Key. Good afternoon and happy Wednesday to you as well. Who else we got? Sharon Fona, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Amused, how are you? It's always a blessing to see you. All right, the beautiful Chanel D Queen. How you doing, lovely lady? I know you ready for the holiday. I want to see what outfits you got planned. Okay. Hey, New Year's Bay. How you doing? Kia Coco Pop. Hey, how are you? Oh, we got Ray Ray all day. Hey, Ray Ray. How you doing, sis? Always a blessing to see you as well. All right. Hello, Easy Breezy. Delicia. Hey, how are you? Learning to love myself. You holding us down in Twitch land. Always good to see you. Miss Sparkle, our Mary Kay lady. How are you? Did you ever find that bronzer? That's what I meant to ask you about. Hey, DT. That's right. You tell them. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. S. Collins, good to see you. Hey, boo. Oh, our beautiful, lovely, intelligent, accomplished. She is the pride of the royal family. Our Lala Chanel. How you doing? Always good to see you. Hey, Vita, all the way from Denver. What you say? You say they got a Yoda Chia pet? Wow. Not the Yoda Chia pet. Hey, happy to be happy. Now Vita, I got to go check on the Yoda Chia pet. Oh man, I never wanted a Chia pet, but now I think I do. Hey G darling, how are you? It's so good to see you. All right, show me 0517. What's up? Good to see you, Veronica. Hey. All right, Destiny Morton, beautiful lady. How are you? Who else we got? I think I got everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Ray, you say you ready to laugh? Well, baby, I got some laughs for you. I got them for you. All day I got the laughs. So let's get on in there. Tina, you holding us down in Twitch land too? Facts and figures. So I'm glad that you are there in Twitch land. Anybody else who is in Twitch land, I thank you. I think I grabbed everybody. Let's get on into these updates, shall we? Tina, thank you so much. I'm trying. I am truly trying. Okay, TC Banks. Hey, you called it live. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Oh, okay, okay. You didn't find that bronzer is like the holy grail. That's all right. Anything you send, I'm gonna be so happy because you know I love me some Mary Kay now. I do. And if y'all need Avon, CC Miller is the Avon lady. Don't forget. You say yesterday was your 37-year anniversary. Why you didn't turn your anniversary in so we could have celebrated with you? I didn't ask y'all to do that. Shashi, girl, I got the package from you. Thank you so much. I love my Shashi. I love her so much. Y'all have put smiles on my face. I've been over there. I've been over here sneezing, blowing noses, and coughing and smiling at the same time because my sisters absolutely held me down. I sound like myself now. Thank you. I'm trying. I told y'all I was going to fight back. I wasn't just going to lay down and take it. Okay. Vita, I ate a little something. I didn't eat much, but I did eat a little something. I did. All right, y'all. DT is clowning. Talking about let the likes flow like past the coochie pop waters that Jamal drinks. I'm through. He said we need 18 more likes, y'all. It's 18 of y'all that I need y'all to hit that thumbs up. Help your sister out, okay? Hey, Candy R. I knew you had the word for me for today. She says, happy, wonderful Wednesday. Last day of work for me. I know that's right. You need your time off, girl. It's time to get ready. I hope all of you have done your shopping for Christmas dinner because y'all know we got to cook. And y'all know that means we got to get our bosoms over the burner. Y'all want me to go on Twitch the night before, like we did for Thanksgiving, and have the music playing while everybody got their bosoms over the burner? Do y'all need some cooking music is what I'm asking. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to hit Twitch the night before Christmas so we can have some cooking music. Because if y'all want me to hit them with the cooking music, I'm going to do it. Rochelle, how you doing? C. Mays, good to see you. I love you guys. So listen, y'all. First of all, before I get into the update, I got to tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Oh, I see a couple of ones. Okay. I see a couple of ones. Okay. DT say yes with the 1. Okay, got it. Spiller hit me with a 1. Don't worry, I'm gonna hit the cooking music. I'm gonna hit it. D Free B. Hey sis. Oh, I see the 1. So we're gonna get it pumping over there on Twitch night before Christmas. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna have some Christmas music, and it's gonna be a soul for Christmas, honey. She says, hey fam, I've been MIA. I've been catching a few things on repeat. I just wanted to say I love being a part of this beautiful family. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes and cash apps. Yeah, girl, even when you absent, we still gonna celebrate you. Happy belated birthday, since we didn't get a chance to tell you in person, and we love you, and I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Y'all, she is such a beautiful lady, inside and out. Her spirit is just lovely. She is just such a blessing. She's a blessing to this family. Hey, Patricia Joaquin, how you doing, girl? Happy Wednesday. All right. So listen, let me tell y'all what happened to me, right? It'll probably be close to around that time. But what I will do, Ray, you should already have my Twitch. It's just my name. If you go on Twitch and just put my name, ain't but one Shanitra. Ain't nobody else with that name. Just go ahead and follow me. That way you'll get the notification, because Twitch is real good about notifications, unlike YouTube. Very good. I had posted it up. Spiller, I can text you her cash app if you want it. I'll text it to you because I want to try to avoid putting cash apps in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have some mishaps with that, but I'll text it to you. Oh, we love you. We love you. Kid, you say you're not cooking. Your Christmas shindig ain't until January 15th. Going to everybody else's house for Christmas and New Year's Eve. Oh, you get to eat at everybody else's house. Okay. I see how this go. All right. Tampa in the house. All right, Miss 813. You better let them know Hillsborough County is up in here. Listen, y'all know I get hyped when it's Florida girls in the chat. I always do. Y'all have to forgive me. Vanessa, hey sis. All right. Yeah, the dance party. Anytime we doing the music, it's got to be on Twitch because YouTube be tripping. They'll copyright you in a minute. Shut your whole stuff down. Yep, I got you, sis. I'm gonna text it to you. If you see I ain't done it, just text me and remind me, like, hey, where that girl cash app? And I'm gonna make sure you have it. But I think I'm gonna remember because I'm making notes. Y'all know me and my notes. So let me tell y'all what happened, right? Um, so anyway, me and my daughters, we went and decided we was gonna go to Cheddar's and grab some food real quick because I didn't feel up to cooking or doing anything. Y'all know why I'm still trying to recuperate. But anyway, okay, yeah, please join Twitch and follow me over there. So that way you'll know when I go live over there. They're very, very good about their notifications. But we went to go get some food from Cheddar. So we get there, y'all. And we had went there the day before. My baby wanted to take her mama to get some food. So we went there the day before. And I wasn't that hungry. And so, we went back yesterday. And I said, okay, I'm going to get some food. And I done told y'all before, I have an issue where sometimes I want to eat and can't. And sometimes, my stomach will go to making me feel bad. And I just can't eat like I want to, which is amazing. I don't know how I stay fat. It must be something else. But anyway, so I'm sitting up there and I said, well, just bring me the coconut shrimp and the ribs. And I had me one of them Maui margaritas. Now, y'all know I love a margarita. We done made that clear. Y'all know I got a whole margarita love affair. I moved to Texas and these people have introduced me to every sort of margarita on the planet. So I'm sitting there and I'm drinking the margarita and I enjoyed that so much. And even had an extra shot of agave and I'm just having a good time. And so they finally bring the food out, y'all. I want y'all to know what these people did to me. Your sister bit down into the rib. The rib was so tough. Hey, Dana Cutler. The rib was so tough, y'all. I was chewing it for 5 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating. Hey, Alita. Alita, thank you so much for that cash app you sent yesterday. Let me tell y'all real quick. I didn't even go live yesterday, and Alita just decided out of nowhere, I guess the Lord put me on her heart, and she just sent me a cash app just to show some love. So I want to show you some love and tell you thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And I sat there, y'all, and Ray, I'm telling the truth. The rib was so tough, I chewed it for 5 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating. I was just chewing. At that point, I didn't want to take it back out my mouth because I was in public. I just figured, I persevere. I'm gonna just keep chewing. And Amuse, what you say? I was working out my jaw. Apparently. And I chewed and chewed and chewed. And I chewed and I chewed. And by the grace of God, I thought I was tough enough to swallow it at that point. Y'all, I went to swallow it, and I didn't know that my throat was that weak. After all that coughing I did, I thought my throat was in shape at least. I went to swallow, and I had to put my whole body into it. Y'all ever go to swallow something and it's so hard and dry that you got to put your whole body into the swallow? And I couldn't get it to go down. And happy to be happy. You got your membership back. Okay. Yes, Vita, I had leather. It was so real. And I chewed it and chewed it and chewed it. And chewed it and chewed it. And I chewed it some more, Lord. And I chewed it some more, Jesus. And when I finally got it in my throat, and I do mean my throat, it wouldn't go down. Like I had to put my whole back into it and like lean. I was rocking to the side just to try to get it down. And once I got that piece all the way down, I couldn't eat no more. I was scared. And there was a piece of that leathery rib stuck between my tooth, and it was just sawing away at my gum. And I reached in my mouth and I yanked it out, and it even hurt coming back out. Hey, it's Quasia. And then the side of my mouth where I was chewing, my gums was raw and sore. Oh my God. So I told the little servant, she brought the manager out, young man named Josh, nice black fella. Say, did I feel it move down my chest? I did. I felt it. It felt like somebody had a rock in my chest and they were scraping the inside of my esophagus with that rock. You say it sounds like constipation, girl. That sounds like a bowel obstruction. I'm going to end up with a fecal lift. Okay? Yes. And it was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. Girl, it felt like I was eating a belt or a real nice pair of Italian shoes. And so I just chewed and I got it down. And And then the man come out, and I told him, and he was like, "You want me to cook you another one? I redo." I said, "No, no, I'm out of the notion of eating. Now you can't torture somebody like that, then offer them food. I didn't have the strength left in my jaw to eat no more meat from them. I didn't have enough strength left." Lala say, "You would have called the law on them." Well, let me tell you, the server at my table, a young girl named Patricia. Patricia said it flat out. Patricia said, "Well, at this point, they done made an attempt on your life." And I agree with Patricia. I was so pleased that she understood these people was trying to kill me. I left her a real nice tip, because them people was trying to take me out of here. I almost didn't make it. Hey, love my dogs too. I love you. Hey, Auntie Eva. When I tell you that thing was so bad, and I told him, I say, "Listen, don't you cook me nothing else. That's number one. I done bought ribs from y'all before, and then you ain't never did nothing like this to me. It was absolutely terrible." I told him, I said, "This is a sin against God and man. And I got a mind to report you to every bishop, evangelist, and pastor in the city of Houston. I got a mind to call the people on you." I showed him with the plastic fork. I went to try to jug the meat, y'all, and the whole fork just bent up. You couldn't even jug it with the fork. And I do mean jug. You couldn't even jug it with the fork. The fork just bent up in a C shape. I said, "Do you see this? You don't do this to nobody." I told him, I said, "My gums is sore. I feel like I done took a punch. And all I did was try to eat a little piece of meat. How you do that to something? That was just terrible." And then you say new cook. Child, that was a cook from Hades. That was somebody from downtown hell cooked that meat. It was horrible. So they must have been trying to get you to buy some more. Yeah, some more a margarita. And baby, I don't think it was enough margarita in all the state of Texas to get that meat down. It was bad. It was bad. DT said we're gonna need to create a prayer group just for these rock hard ribs. I almost did right there at that table. And then I had to tell him about the fact that I was eating with a plastic fork because they brought me 2 bundles of dirty silverware. I say, "Listen, son, it's only fair that I let you know. Y'all gonna end up going to jail. You're gonna go to jail, because if the leather that you're feeding them ain't, if you're feeding people don't kill them, they're gonna die from Ebola because your dishes is nasty." And I want them to understand, I am a mother. I check dishes for a living. Y'all know, most of y'all in here is mamas. Y'all know it's our job to check dishes because children will half wash dishes. What I did not suspect that I would have to be doing is checking dishes in a restaurant. Y'all supposed to be grown. So now your mama need to follow you to work to make sure the dishes get clean. This don't make no sense. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I was so glad Patricia pointed it out. Patricia said, no. She said, "At this point, they done made an attempt on your life. And yet here I go. I'm still here." They talking about some baby back ribs. They need to call them the rough side of the mountain ribs. That was terrible. Like that was a spiritual test. You say that was not right. They did you wrong. They did me dead wrong. They did me dead wrong. They should have been ashamed of themselves. They should have been shamed. I'm trying to tell you, that was, you say, "Are you sure that was meat?" It was some kind of meat. I don't know if it was actually pork. I haven't eaten pork my whole life. I ain't never had a piece of pork that tough. Lala say that was not right. Whoever cooked that don't want blessings in their life. They don't. They don't. No, I didn't even want nothing. I told him, I said, "I don't want nothing back. I just want to let you know that you can't do that to people." Hey, Nacho Twins mama. The margarita was good. The margarita was good. I ain't had no complaints on the margarita. And at this point, if they can't do no better than that, I want them to only sell margaritas. Just sell margaritas. Don't try to cook nothing. Just sell the margaritas. Because that was wasted money right there. That right there, they didn't have that to do, is what I'm saying. They didn't have that to do. That was out of control. Couldn't believe they did that to me. Ooh, child. But anyway, I just had to tell y'all what the people did to you, sister, because they almost took me out. I survived this old bad sinus infection and survived it. I made it and almost got took out at a Cheddar's with some leather and some Ebola covered dishes. So there's that. Y'all be careful going to these restaurants. Please double check your dishes. These people is nasty. Apparently they ain't got no home training and their mama didn't whoop them about leaving dishes dirty. So this is what they doing to the general public. So now let's talk about the news with these silly people and what's really going down. Well, y'all know Sleepy Creepy Joe. They say he did an address. He was dressing about the Omicron and basically said a whole bunch of nothing from what I could gather. He said a whole bunch of nothing. They say he coughed through the whole thing. The only thing he said that was substantive at all was that it wasn't going to be no lockdowns and they wasn't going to close no schools. And they was going to be sending out the free at-home test. If you went on some kind of website, you could request it. And then they was going to have the military helping at the hospital. Something about that don't sit right with me. Okay. You say, is this the same place that where the chicken wasn't done? No. That's not the same place. That was over at, oh gosh. Oh. It'll come back to me, but that was the place over by the Galleria. My mind is real bad. Well, listen. So that's what he said about that. Then apparently the people in West Virginia, they said Joe Manchin lying. He's not speaking for them. Them people say they wanted him to vote for the Build Back Better, and he won't do it, claiming he doing it for their best interest. Hey, Claudette McGregor, girl, how you doing? It's so good to see you. You ready for Christmas? You got all your groceries shopping done where you can start cooking? What you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a minute. So listen, the people say that Joe Manchin lying. He ain't doing nothing for them. They said that they want him to vote for the thing and for it to pass. And that basically how he claimed he doing that for their benefit, they say it ain't for their benefit. He actually hurting them. Lala say that press conference with the Crypt Keeper yesterday concerned me. That cough was disgusting. Yes, he's sitting up there. We don't know what he got. We don't even know if he's actually alive or reanimated. He just looks disgusting. But you know, that's who y'all wanted. I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all wanted him. There you go. Well, the people of West Virginia say that Joe Manchin is full of crap. They had 80,000. The 80,000 member coal miners union came out calling for him to vote yes on the Build Back Better. And, you know, he claiming it's by budget, but man, people keep pointing out that you had no problem voting for billions upon billions upon billions for that defense budget. And nobody asked the question, well, how we going to pay for it? The only time they want to holler about how we going to pay for something is if the American people is actually going to get anything. Mind you, anytime American people going to get something, it's pennies on the dollar. They giving out billions and trillions to everybody else, to every special interest group, to all of the corporations that lobbied for them, for Wall Street, for the defense budget, for the defense contractors, and for the politicians, and then turn around and it'll be $3.50 for the American public. And the question then becomes, well, how are we going to pay for it? Okay, head Carol Gallagher. That's what they do. Well, baby, the people ain't through with him. The coal miners said that what's in that bill is going to benefit them, and they spell it out. They say it'll fund benefits for the workers that got the black lung. They're going to have tax incentives that'll help them facilities to build facilities in the coal fields and re-employ some out of work miners. And it'll penalize employers that deny rights for the people to form unions. Now, this is what the president of the Mine Workers of America International, this was what Cecil Roberts had to say. So this here kind of lets you know why he's voting against it. He's voting against it because if you're doing all that, that's not going to benefit the big coal. That's going to benefit the people who work for big coal. So he basically that's why the man ain't voting for it, because it's going to help people. But y'all know Bette Midler been trending. I always knew I liked Bette Midler. Y'all know Bette Midler. Y'all know her. Y'all should. Those of y'all who are my age and older, y'all should know Bette Midler. Bette Midler is hilarious. I've always liked her. I really have. I have always liked her. This lady is crazy. She first tweeted, and then she had to apologize, but it was funny. This woman tweeted and said that Joe Manchin want the whole country to be like his home state of West Virginia. He said he want them to be poor, illiterate, and strung out on dope. Now, I know that wasn't nice, but that was funny as hell. And so she had to come back and apologize. You know, she had to be a lady about it. I got to give her props. Ain't too many clear ladies that I really give props to, but I give props to Bette Midler. That's my type of girl. She apologized, but then in her apology, you know, to this and the other people in the state, she then said, look, him and his whole family is a criminal enterprise, and basically pointing out the fact that he ain't there for his own people. He's out for himself, and he's a whole crook and a criminal and a piece of trash, just like his adversary, Creepy Sleepy Joe. Destiny, you say Beaches is your mom's favorite movie. She's solid. Yes, she is. She is. Lord, I'm telling you, I love me some Bette Midler. You say she's so cool. Yes. Bet one of the real ones now. And she don't make a lot of noise. By the time she talking up, it's because you did so much, she got to say something. And she can't take it no more. Kids say, I love Bette Midler. Beach is one of my favorite movies. Use Wind Beneath My Wings for my mother's funeral. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good song. Lala say, Bette tells it like it is. I love her. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Who this here? Hey, Prudence. Girl, how you been? It's been a little minute. How you been doing? You ready for the holiday? You ready for Christmas? Yep. Rose was good. I liked every movie she was in. I liked that movie she was in with Lily Tomlin too, where they was pretending to be twins. And that was about some coal miners and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Hey, Toffee Mocha in Twitch land. Yep, she is in Hocus Pocus for the young folks in the chat. There you go. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to tie it up for the younger people so they'll know who Bette is. But Bette told the truth. But let me tell y'all how messed up Joe Manchin is. He's a messed up something other. Hey, Miss Chocolate Divine, how you doing, gorgeous? Always a blessing to see you too. So listen, this Joker, well, this is what he said about the people in his state. Now you supposed to represent them, but he's sitting up there basically talking bad about the people who put him in office. These are the people he's supposed to represent. This man said that about the child tax credit, where you know if they get it, they just gonna spend it on drugs. What is that to say about the people who vote for you? So you trying to say that these people who are some of the poorest in the country, I think the only state poorer than West Virginia would more than likely be Kentucky. These poor clear people that's up here broke, dirty, or like Bette Midler say, poor, literate, and strung out. They got children and all. You saying if they get a child tax credit, them couple $100 that just might help them put a little extra food or medicine in the house for their children, that if you give it to them, they just gonna spend it on drugs. What is that to say? What that sounds like to me is that Joe Manchin is making excuses for why he wants to help Big Coal and keep poor folks poor. He ought to be shamed himself. He ought to be shamed. I know it's been a minute. I'm so glad to see you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's her. Yes, sir. That was the name of that movie, Big Business, her and Lily Tomlin. Okay, that was a funny movie. You know that was a funny movie. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you. I don't know what's going on with Betty White. I ain't seen her nowhere. Prudence say, I'm not that much into it this year as the first year without your parents. Oh, I understand. I understand. But you just stay strong, sis, okay? You gonna call him whole munchkin from now on. What am I gonna do with you? Claudette McGregor, thank you so much for the super sticker love. I appreciate the support. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. Ray say, so maybe give citizen gift certificates to stores instead of cash. No, get them people the money. He I feel like he got a lot of nerve to say if they get the money, they're gonna buy drugs. How the hell would he know? Unless his family's selling some of the dope. Hey, Queen Mermaid, how you doing? But just the idea that he gonna sit there and basically say that that these people don't know how to spend their own money. I keep telling y'all these people is trash. Lala, what you say? He think like an inbred. He does. No, girl, we was talking about Bette Midler. I don't really talk about Betty White. Betty White don't do nothing important, and she don't never have nothing important to say to me. In my opinion, I've never heard her say anything important. But Bette Midler went left on Joe Manchin because he nasty, and I guess she just had to call it out. She couldn't take no more. Okay, sis said bump it. That's it. That's all. So listen, let's talk about Fauci. You know, everybody's favorite vampire. I swear he looked like he about to do a Dracula impression any day. So let's talk about him. Y'all, he mad. he mad. And got the nerve. Hey, film 5555. Now, what you say? Manchin is an entrepreneur and wants people to be indebted to their employers. His daughter is a con artist like he is. She is in a scandal with Epicenter. Ooh, tell me some more about that. Now you got some good quality dirt there on these people. Give it to me. I like it like that. Hey, Grandma Rocks, how you doing? Yeah, I love Bet. I love me some Bet now. That's one clear lady that's all right with me. She keeps it real. Okay. DT say whole Munchkin probably has stock in a coal company or something. What it is those big coal companies, DT. The way it works over here in the States, baby, is those big coal companies, any big corporation, they lobby, meaning that they send representatives, they're people, they pay millions of dollars to go to Washington to grease the palms of people like Joe Manchin. So big coal being so significant in his state, I'm sure they have lobbied. They paid campaign money for him, and so he's in their pockets. So anything that he votes on is going to be in their favor because basically when they're lobbying, they're paying for that person's vote. So when those people go and vote on legislation, when they vote on things that affect the American populace as a whole, they do not vote for what is best for the American populace as a whole. They vote for the interests of the people who put money in their pocket. Now that's just what it is. American politics is criminal. It is absolutely shady. It's corrupt as hell. These people are voted for by the people, but once they arrive in their offices, all of their votes are bought and paid for by the people who paid for the election, by the lobbyists who bought them gifts and gave them monetary payments. That's who they vote for. Okay? That's just how it goes. Now you say, oh, the EpiPen. Okay. She illegally had the EpiPen price raised for enormous profits. Well, okay. Now let's talk about that. Now, part of what's at the heart of this situation with the Build Back Better is that they want to legislate that would force the pharmaceutical companies to stop price gouging. They wouldn't be able to just overcharge for medications here in the U.S. So it would make sense that her daddy ain't gonna vote for that because that would affect his kid. You see what I'm saying? They all have their inside, what they trying to do, how it's gonna benefit them, and that would be why Beck called him and his entire family a criminal enterprise. But let's talk about Fauci. I got to tell y'all why this man is mad. Now, the thing that he's mad about tickled the hell out of me, y'all. I was over here screaming, laughing. And I do mean screaming, laughing. Okay? Wait a minute. DT, you say they tried it over there, but the people protested like no tomorrow, so they stopped. Wait, baby, praise God you live there, because this place here, America's the ghetto. America is the projects of the Western world. Okay? Now, if you want to live somewhere civilized, almost any country is going to be better than the U.S. This is the whole projects. So Fauci got mad because this fella Jesse Waters over on Fox, and he had the nerve to ask Fox to fire this man because Jesse Waters, crazy behind, said that people, wherever they see Fauci, they need to confront him and hit him with the kill shot. Not saying actually kill him, and he actually spelled out what he meant. He said the kill shot is to confront him and say, you founded risky research at a sloppy Chinese lab, the same lab that sprung the virus on the world, and you wonder why people don't trust you. Baby, I was sitting there like, where is the lie? Where is the lie? I say, boy, these Fox people is coming for Fauci's neck. But the bottom line is, Fauci, you did do it. You did it. You did it. Kia, what you say? You say it's the ghetto with a fake Gucci belt around it. Yes. Thank you so much, Claudette, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you, love. Ray say that's why Angela Rao was venturing to wealthy blacks. Maybe she was, maybe spell correct, gotcha. To wealthy blacks to create super PACs affiliated with political power, which would later include regular folks for a greater livelihood. Well, I don't know how that was going to work out, but it didn't, maybe she had something in mind, that was going to work, but they not agreeing. Say there are many Republican politicians that threaten violence. This is the problem. Jesse Waters didn't threaten no violence. He said he was calling the kill shot, confronting that man with the facts about what he did. That's what he did. He did it. Yeah, he's a fraud. Fox may be a fraud on some levels, but let me tell you what they told me. Even a broke clock has the right time twice a day. And even the sun shines on a dog's behind sometime. I don't give a darn how many people they got on that is full of crap. What we do know is Fauci did do that. He did fund that research. He did fund the research. And it was risky research. And it was at a sloppy Chinese lab. And it was the same lab that popped the cork on the carnival that kept on giving. He did it. So the fact that the man telling people when y'all see him confront him, I'm trying to understand where the lie be at. I don't like Fox News, but I thought that was pretty funny. See, the thing is, whether I like you or I don't like you, if either you telling the truth or you not. Now, if you telling the truth, I'm going to have to go with it. Just like when we were sitting up here watching Potomac. Everybody was like, oh, but we don't like Candace. I don't like her either, but the truth is the truth. I ain't got to like you to tell the truth. Whether I like Jesse Waters or not is neither here nor there. The facts is the facts. The facts is the facts. You say you thought he said kill shot to inspire one of his. No, that is not what that man said. He said it very clear. I listened. I can find the audio and play it for you. That man ain't told nobody to actually shoot him. He said the kill shot is to confront him and tell him those exact words. I just gave you a direct quote. His direct quote was, the kill shot is to let him know you found it. You funded risky research at a sloppy Chinese lab, the same lab that sprung this virus on the world. And that's why, and you wonder why nobody trusts you. You know why nobody trusts you. That's what the man said. Fauci just mad because he keep getting called out. Just like he got called out, just like he was mad when Rand Paul called him out about the fact that you lied and you did fund that research. And you telling people what they should do, and you don't treat patients. The people that do treat patients, the people who are epidemiologists, are saying something directly different than what you got to say, Fauci. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now he up here crying, talking about he want Fox to fire Jesse Waters. Fox better leave Jesse Waters alone, unless they are so fraudulent that they start firing people for telling the truth. And somehow I don't think that's going to happen. DT says 25 of y'all need to come out the forest and waterfalls and like the video. Y'all, please, thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Lala said exactly. Listening is fundamental. And so is comprehension. He didn't mean a literal kill shot. He didn't. And then he went on to explain exactly what the kill shot was. And by his explanation, the kill shot was, when you see him, tell him this. The man was as clear as he could be. Fauci wasn't scared that nobody was going to actually do nothing to him. What he was mad because he didn't want nobody to come and confront him. And he definitely didn't want nobody saying in mainstream media that the truth, which is you paid for it. You did it. I mean, I don't like Obama either. I'm not mad at him for who he don't like, but he told the truth. He told the truth on this one. I'm not going to hold it against him for not liking Obama. I don't like him either. Say he looks like a fraud to me. Every time I see Fauci, y'all remember, okay, I want y'all to think back. Think back to Sesame Street. Y'all remember the count that used to do 1, 2, 3, ha, ha, ha. Every time I think of Fauci, I think of the count from Sesame Street. My mind always goes to the count. You say he explained, so what's the confusion? Baby, it wasn't no confusion. Fauci just mad. He don't want nobody talking about what he did. See, at the end of the day, stop doing dirt and want nobody to be talking about it. You say exactly. Dr. Fauci is fear-mongering like always. Always fear-mongering. I want him to go back to counting. 1, 2, 3, ha, ha, ha. Let's count the jabs. Ha, ha, ha. I don't care. I don't like Trump. He can like him if he wants to. He ain't told no lie this time. When he lie, I'll call him on it. But that wasn't no lie. There's a lot of people support Trump. I don't. But if he want to support Trump, that's his business. He wasn't talking about Trump. He was talking about Fauci. And he ain't told no lies on the count. Let us count the jabs. Ha, ha, ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha, ha, ha. It was just very funny to me. I know I was amused. That's what I'm going to say. I was absolutely amused. Okay. So, on to more foolishness. Doesn't he look like the count? Happy to be happy. You don't see the count when you see him? What you mean? That's where the count was at. The count was on Sesame Street. Every time I see him, I be like, we will count the lies. 1, 2, 3, ha, ha, ha. 3 lies. 4, 5, 6 lies. Ha, ha, ha. He just count them and lie. You know, go on count. I don't know if I want him back on the Turing show. He scares me. What? Y'all know I got it right. Y'all know I got it right. That's who he is. You say you like the count, Tina. I feel you. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And he still told the truth on the count. Lala say, I can't unsee it. Me neither. So I felt like it, I should share with y'all, because every time I see this man, I just want him to do the voice, and he refuses to do the voice. Now, I don't like Fauci, but if he would do the voice one time, I could probably deal with him better. If he would just do the voice one time. It's kind of like Robin Dixon on Potomac. If she'd have came out there to that reunion to DJ Rob Bass, if she'd have just came out to It Takes Two, or or Joy and Pain, either one of them, I would have took it. Think about that now. She already look a little doodly. If she'd have put on one of them multicolored zip-up jackets and the hat bent to the side, and she'd have came out and did that little rock step that Rob Bass used to do. Y'all remember he rock and then and step up and clap? If she'd have came out there and just been like, I want to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I would have been her fan. I don't even care how much I don't like her. If she'd have just came correct one time, I'd have rocked with her. Same thing with Fauci. If he'll come out there one time and just count the lies, 1, 2, 3, ha, ha, ha. I'd be like, Fauci, all right. Y'all ease up off him. He all right. But he won't do it. He won't just go ahead and roll with it. But, that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. So, in other news, let's talk about what the CDC done finally admitted with their lying selves. They killed me trying to lie to cover up the lies of the count and everybody else. All right, and that's why I love Angie. Here she come with the next line. Y'all do it in the chat. Y'all see the line. Y'all type in the next line. Angie say, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone. All right, I'm going to hit the next line, Angie. You do the next one. I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious. If you got the next line, put it in the chat. Okay, anyway. So the CDC finally told the truth on something, y'all. All them lies, baby, so many lies. So they finally admitted that there were absolutely no cases No cases of people getting COVID the second time around. I said the word, forgive me. Ain't no cases of people getting the carnival the second time around. At all. Nothing at all. Uh-oh. Mo Better got it. Because I'm a winner. No, not a loser. Okay. To be an MC is what I choose. Okay, all right. Who else got it? Uh-oh. Keisha Hooks. Ladies love me. Girls adore me. I mean, even the ones who never saw me. Like, okay, who got the next one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're bad people, Claudette. They are very bad people. And this bad person told the truth this time. I want to know who got the next line. So anyway, so they said there's no cases of anybody getting it a second time. Now, this is where they got me messed up, right? So now Europe allows recovery certificates, meaning if you can show where you have recovered from it, you've had it, meaning they know you can't get it again, then that counts. It's only in the US that they don't count that at all. Uh-oh, Christian got it. The way that I rock at a show. Okay, the reason why, man, I don't know. Okay. yes, y'all got it. I love it. Say, wait, our Director General of Health said from the beginning, you can get it again, so you got to be prepared for it. But the CDC has said that there's absolutely no cases of it. And what they're saying is people who believe they got it twice, literally the issue was false positives. And I believe that because everybody knows you cannot get the same virus twice. Like that has always been the law of medicine and life. You just can't. Lita, you can't type fast enough to get in on it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is why I love y'all, because y'all jump right in on my foolishness. I love it. So yeah, like this is getting interesting. Like it's so many things that we've always known to be the truth. We knew it was the truth. We pointing out like, man, we know this to be the truth. Like even with chicken pox, we know once we get it, we can't get it no more. Oh no, this one's different. This one's different. Then for the CDC, they have to go back and say, yeah, you right. That's right. It takes two. I love you too, Claudette. I'm glad you made it in here to laugh with us. Mm-hmm. I love it. That's right, Lala. It takes two to make it out of sight. Yes. I love it. Y'all done made my whole day and you don't even know it. So yeah, that came out. Then I don't know if any of you all have ever read the Rubin report. DT says 20 more. We need 21 more likes. Y'all double check and make sure you hit the like button because you might think you hit it and it didn't take. So just double check, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs up. So now the dude from the Rubin report, Mr. David Rubin. David Rubin is clowning Twitter right now. He's clowning Twitter, and I think it's funny, right? Yeah, I see they got the carnival pill. Let me just be clear. They can come out with a carnival pill, a carnival cotton candy. They can come out with a carnival douche. I'm not taking nothing from them. They can come out with a carnival enema. I'm not taking it. Ain't nothing going nowhere in me. I don't trust you. You lie too much. And I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell y'all how David Rubin clowned them first. And then we're gonna talk about how they keep flipping this narrative, man. These people so full of crap, they need a pamper. It's ridiculous. So David Rubin was pointing out the fact, now this was in July. In July, they banned this man on Twitter in July. All he said was mandates was coming, which they did. He said that the V wasn't going to work. The jab wasn't going to work like they promised. And then they was going to be demanding boosters. And all of it happened. Hold on. Entertainment Tea Uncut, Aunt Niecy. Child, people accusing me of being you. I never spoke before, LOL. Child, somebody accused you of being me? I'm so sorry. I hope they didn't accuse you of nothing bad. I hope they didn't. If they did, forgive me, because it probably was something crazy I said, and that's why they tried to accuse you of that. But you welcome here, and we love you. This is the most loving family on YouTube. You are welcome. Please come again and come often, okay? So the man ain't said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. Everything he said, they actually did and banned them for on Twitter. And he said he leaving California because they over there tripping, enforcing everything the Democrats come up with. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk about how these people, the same Democrats, can flip a narrative. Baby, they can flip. These people, I'm telling you, the flick of the wrist is real. The flick of the wrist is real. I'm about to think they from Ocala and they've been cooking some crack because the flick of the wrist is tough. Now, I want y'all to just think back. In the words of Betty Wright, I don't want y'all to get to the end of my stream saying, oh, yeah, now I remember. I want y'all to think back for me. I mean, going on back. Now, Camel Toe Harris, y'all know that's what I call that hoe. Camel Toe Harris, when old Trumpy, the monkey with a wig, when the monkey with a wig was in office, hold on. David is getting now, Claudette. I don't know what David do with his genitals. Now, I ain't the genital police. Now, you got to help me out with that one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I don't know whether he is or ain't. I don't police the genitalia. I'm not the genital police. But you let me know how that goes into it, and I'm on it. But anyhow, you say Trump support. If he is, I don't know. But the man said what he said. They blocked him. And he said, he didn't lie. I'm confused. I don't understand. But anyhow, that happened. So let's get to Camel Toe. Now, while Camel Toe Harris wasn't in office and the monkey with a wig was in office, y'all know that orange monkey with that bad lace front, Trumpy. So Trumpy was in office and he was, pushing the jab through, all of that good stuff. Oh, yeah, Camel Toe was exposed by Charlemagne because she sat up there and was being disrespectful, but that ain't no shock. But I want y'all to hear what she did. I want y'all, because, this is stuff that you can go and look at for yourself. You ain't got to take my word for it. So while Trumpy was in office, while the monkey with a wig was still in the White House, and he was trying to push through the jab without following the proper steps. They know it was supposed to take 5 to 12 years. He pushed it through in 9 months. Like, oh, no. That ain't going to work. You can't just push it through. He just saying that because he want to get reelected. Blah, blah, smackety. Well, Camel Toe at that time said she wasn't taking it. I ain't taking it is what she said. She said, I ain't taking it because he bypassing phase 3 of the testing. Why is the same hooker, and I do mean hooker, because I don't have no love for people that sleep with people's husbands. We're going to keep that same energy. See, some of the people that's sitting up, trying to, give her props is the same ones crying and hollering because Portia going with that woman's husband. Well, I don't think they still married yet right this minute, but he was clearly somebody's husband when Portia started going with it. Everybody screamed, hollered, and rolled around on the floor like somebody throwed hot fish grease on them. Oh, she going with people's husband. But at the same time, talking about, chucks and pearls to celebrate this whore that was going with somebody's husband. She hold her way to the position where she is right now. Okay? So see, in the words of JT Money, Florida's finest, a whole problem ain't no problem. Okay? And Camel Toe is a hoe. So we're going to talk. So I'm explaining. So when you hear me call Camel Toe a hoe, I don't want you clutching your pearls and crying. We got to call it what it is. We got to call it what it is. So this hoe said back then, I ain't taking no jab because they jumping past phase 3 of the testing and everything. Now this the same hoe that's out here trying to help force people to take something that she herself said she wouldn't take while it was the monkey with a wig that was in office. Y'all see how they flip it? So depending on who's in charge, You can take something that's dangerous. Okay, film 55. You say she did say that. I ain't lying on her, did her? That's right. You say if Flaming Hot Cheetos was a human Trump. There you go. There you go. That's right. You know, and this is my thing. Willie Brown want to expose her for sleeping to the top. Willie Brown was exposing himself to her. See, Willie Brown didn't keep his Willie to himself. Well, that's how people do. That's what they do. They switch up. Just like this whole switched up. 1 minute she ain't gonna take it because they skipping phases and testing. And the next minute she behind Sleepy Creepy Joe saying, oh yeah, force everybody to take something that I just myself pointed out wasn't safe just a couple years ago. Say, wait, what you say now? Camel Toe? Yeah, Camel Toe was going with that with Willie Brown, and that man was married. And probably a couple of other married men. Because if you lay up with somebody's husband, I don't know that you ain't laid up with everybody's husband. Now, if I catch a near mine, you know, may God have mercy. But you know, it is what it is. You say she's shaped like a Twizzler. Girl, you wrong for that, Angie. You ain't lie though. You didn't lie. Yeah, she did. She did. Lala say, oh, so Camel Toe is a husband snatcher. Yes, she is. She'll lay up with your husband in a minute. I knew she couldn't be trusted. She's a tricky one. Yes. Well, he did amuse because he was one of them that was doing the hokey pokey with her. He was one of them doing the hokey pokey with the hoe. That's right. See, this is what I'm trying to say. These people, they're sitting up here supposed to be politicians. They're supposed to be leaders, but they ain't no leaders. You got crooks, thieves, hoes, and these are the people that's sitting in Washington making decisions that affect other people's lives. They're sitting like they're head and shoulders above the population, and most of us ain't never been nowhere near nasty as these people. You wait. Films, you say she was trying to mess with Montel Williams. I believe it because he married. You know, she liked people husbands. Girl, we talking about all of them. Don't nobody get a pass over here. Republicans and Democrats, Republicans and Democrats alike. We don't spare nobody over here. Ain't nobody safe over here with the family. We shoot from the hip. We shoots from the hip. But today we talking about this hoe. And this hoe happens to be a Democrat today. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something else. Because, see, people have a bad habit of that. Trying to, you know what, with them too. If I'm talking about this one today, this the one I'm talking about today. When I'm talking about them other ones, we going to talk about them other ones. When we was on Mark Meadows and Trump, wasn't nobody hollering where the Democrats too. So when I'm on the Democrats, don't come telling me about the Republicans too. Because I get every one of them. Ain't nobody safe. Anybody can get the business over here. Anybody can get the business. Because if you ask me, they all dirty. They're all dirty. Thank you, films. They both support white supremacy. You better tell the truth and shame the devil. This is not the place to come thinking I'm going to provide cover, safety, or going to spare one of them clear people, clear adjacent people, or their black-looking representatives. You know what, Claudette, you're right, because I love Michelle Obama. I don't know. I don't like her husband. I can't stand him. I pray every day that he fall and bust his chin and chip his teeth. I don't like nothing about him, but I love me some Michelle. That's right. They all the same. A bunch of low-down, dirty, filthy, stinking crooks. Because ain't no way around that. You laying up with people, husband, you stink. You's a gutter snipe. You an alley cat. And your cat probably leaking dumpster juice. She nasty. Lord, Tina say, ain't nobody safe in these streets. Ain't nobody safe. Nobody. Equal opportunity. Dirt is dirt. I'm not going to pretend like it's clean because it's on nobody. You did what you did. And I'm pointing out the fact that this particular whore said out of her own mouth, I'm not taking it because they're skipping phase 3. And then turn around and look at us and say, well, you should just take it. Don't worry about if they skipping phase 3. See, this is the kind of stuff that make me feel like they're not really taking this mess. They just telling us to do it. Right. Oh, child, don't forget gay marriage now. That was his real legacy. Films 55. Okay. Now that's just what it is. You know, we got to tell the truth and shame the doggone devil. The truth is worth telling. Hold on. What you say, girl? You say do not vote then and stop complaining. Who you talking about? I'm not going to respond to that till you give me some clarity. What are you talking about? I am an American citizen. I have every right to complain. And I have participated on every level of voting, actually. So I'm not going to really respond to that till you give me some clarity in the chat of exactly what in the name of God you're talking about. Because you might be confused. So I'm going to give you a minute to explain what you're talking about. Right. Constantly move the goalposts. Constantly. When it benefits them. That's my whole point. It's the lack of truth for me. All the lying. Okay, and I don't want to think that. I want to think that it was a misunderstanding. We're gonna let sis explain what she meant by that. Maybe that was a misunderstanding. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna complain. Because let's be very clear. Most of us was born and raised here, and nobody gave us an option on whether we wanted to be here. So we have no choice but to participate. And we are absolutely victims of the system. So we absolutely got something to say, especially since our tax dollars absolutely goes into the system. And I pay my taxes. So I need to understand why it is a woman who pays her money into a system can't have something to say about it. Mo Better said exactly, trying to mandate this mess when Americans have always made a choice regarding these jabs. Still won't admit the connection to autism. Girl, I got 100 questions. And they ain't answered one. And that's why until you do, miss me. D Free B say, I know I'm not the only one waiting for the explanation and clarity. Right. Baby, yes. Even though I done told y'all it's the land of the thieves and the home of the slaves. Well, the slaves got questions these days. I do. Claudette says some people don't vote and then complain. Okay, so let's say this. I'm not somebody who believes in not voting. But let me talk up for the people who do. Some people do not vote because there is not a candidate that actually represents their best interest. So in a case like that, if someone makes a decision consciously that says, I'm not going to vote for this part of the ticket, but I'm going to vote for that part of the ticket, or if they decide to abstain, deciding to abstain from a vote is also taking a political stance. And it still goes back to the fact that that person who decided to abstain from a vote still has a right to complain because their money still goes into the system that pays these politicians. You can tell absolutely not one American citizen that they do not have a right to complain about what is happening with money that they are paying, that they don't even have a choice in whether they pay it or not. Because in the good old US of A, on the plantation called America, if you don't give them your money, you go to jail. Ask Wesley Snipes. So yes, While I do not believe in abstaining completely from a vote, if someone makes that political stance, which abstaining from a vote is a political stance, they still have every right to complain because their money is being put into a system without their control and is paying for things that affect them or benefit them. They have every right to complain. Absolutely every right. Now, I know some other countries where people stay, y'all can tell them that. But over here, you can't tell us that, especially black folks, because we are the one group of people that's here that didn't ask to be here. We're actually prisoners of war, honey. We are stolen Africans. We some people we didn't ask to be here. We didn't come over on the Mayflower. We didn't go to Ellis Island. We came in the hull of ships. Stolen. So if we here outside of our own volition, you take our money outside of our own volition. Whether I decide to participate or abstain is neither here nor there. My complaint is my complaint. Films 55 say hilariously everybody can complain except for black folks. Black people face so much hardship over 400 years. Yeah, that's why I don't really rock that cool with people telling black people what we can't complain about. Who the hell asked y'all to bring us here? Let's be very clear. Hey, Nisi Rose, how you doing, beautiful? That's such a beautiful girl there. What you say, cue the music. We have questions. So many. And just being real, I got a real thing about people telling black folks in this country what we can and can't do. I feel like we got a right to almost do some of anything because ain't nobody asked to come over here. Ain't nobody fill out no paperwork or nothing. Yeah, say it again, Kia. Some people don't believe in the lesser of two evils because they all evil. Let's not fault those who don't vote because of that. You better say it because I don't believe in the lesser of two evils. Evil is evil. Thank you. To me, what's more detrimental is when you vote against your own best interest and then you got to sit there and look stupid because the person you voted for while you was telling yourself it was the lesser of two evils is sitting up here putting you out of work if they can't control what goes in your body. Now that's stupid. That's stupid. It's stupid to complain about a person that you put in office. That's stupid. Thank you, Grandma Robs. Yeah, they use them as an example, but it just goes to show it don't matter how much money you make. If you don't give them your money, you don't have the right to say, I'm not giving you my money because I don't agree with what you're doing. They're going to take your money or they're going to put you in jail. And then they're going to sell everything you got to pay the rest. Girl, you better say it. We just narrowly missed Sleepy Creepy Joe sneaking and giving them people $450,000 a piece of money that hardworking Americans done sweat for. You want to give it to them because they tried to sneak in. Are you slow or what? Or what? Say, look how the foreigners come here and get all kind of benefits, and yet citizens can't benefit from the same monetary contributions that we pay for out of our tax dollars. We can't get nothing. And they are steadily taking from us, and we can't get a doggone thing. Vanessa say, run me my money and my land, and I will shut all the way up. Thank you. Pay me what you owe me, and then I can't tell you nothing. Yeah, evil plus evil equals more evil. Mm-hmm. But was it really? Was it really better? Was it really better? Was it really? D Free B say, this is why I love Shanitra. I hate people who go with the flow. I'll always be on the island by myself because I look at all angles and my opinion is what it is, not what you want it to be. Facts. Facts. Hey, Brick Jones, you say, now this is a convo you can contribute to. I appreciate it because the truth of the matter is, we're in a situation. I won't say it's a no-win because y'all know I believe in God. So I feel like anywhere that, as long as there's God, there's hope. but it's not a good situation. Destiny says that even if we do vote, the only thing we have to stand on is their word. Girl, you better say it. And more times than not, they don't carry them out because it's always a hidden agenda. Right. They just lie. They just lie. They come out and they lie. Films say Afghans and undocumented Hispanics people will be getting black people's reparations every time, every year they give it to them. And then when it's time to pay us, we hear excuses about why they can't pay you what you owe you. We can't pay you what we owe you, because, it'll cost too much. Or where, Obama sat up there where, we could, but how's that really going to help the wealth gap and the disparity between? Shut up and give people their money. See, this is the stuff that I don't like. That's the game they play. CC Miller, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, gotta roll this one back to hear what I missed. See you tomorrow, fam. We love you, CC. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. D3B said, I'm guilty of the lesser evil thing, which is sad that we're in this type of situation. I can say I was guilty of it when I was younger. The more I was able to think critically and make sound decisions, it just didn't make sense to do that. Like, you can't say that you're one thing and then say that you're something else. I can't say I'm a Christian and then choose any kind of evil. Like, it just doesn't work for me. I don't believe in plaids and stripes. I like stuff to match. I like it to match. Destiny say, but they check white when they fill out applications. Right. They're aligning themselves with one or the other. And I'm not even knocking them. Like, in reality, that type of stuff don't bother me. Check any box you like. Because to be honest, I don't mind what anybody does. Y'all can do whatever you do. Any group of people, do whatever pleases you. As long as you're not victimizing or harming other people, I'm okay with you. I just feel like some of the things they do are detrimental to other people. And then that's where I have a problem. Like this whole jab situation. I don't have a problem with people taking the jab. I do, however, take issue with the fact of you trying to force something into somebody else's body. Leave people alone. If you want to do it, you do it. Leave other folks alone. Like, that's the only thing I say. And now what we're moving into is a world where that's no longer going to be a possibility. Things are getting interesting. That's all I'm going to say, is getting real interesting. Lala Chanel say all of Congress, lobbyists, and anyone who holds a political position are all in bed with one another. They have a favor for a favor mentality, and we ultimately suffer in the end. Right. Which is why I'm always saying, if you got a left wing and a right wing, it's the same bird. Like, to me, that's the dumbest thing. When I see regular red-blooded American people that go to work every day, feed their children, go to church on Sunday, and pay their tithes, sitting up here arguing with each other over a left wing and a right wing. Okay, let me paint you a picture. Picture it, Sicily, 1945. Let me be Sophia from the Golden Girls, right? So if I go in my kitchen right now, y'all know I'm a cook. So if I go in my kitchen and I got me 2 or 3 whole chickens, and I go to cutting the chickens up, and I chop the wings, I take the legs off, I cut the thighs off, I cut out my chicken backs because I like to fry chicken backs. I got that from my mama. My mama real good at frying chicken backs. Okay? And I fry the chicken backs, get my chicken necks. I might even get the feet and saute them down and put them on rice. I done butchered this chicken, all to be damned. And I put it on the plate. And I got 2 wings on your plate. Are you going to care if it was the one off the left side or the right side, or is it all chicken? I'm going to wait right here while y'all tell me what y'all think. Matter of fact, I'm going to mute my mic. And you tell me, when you sit down to that plate and I done fried up all that good meat and smothered it in gravy, are you going to care if it's the left wing or the right wing? I'm going to wait here and you explain to me how you going to know the difference. Let's see what we got. Now, Christians say chicken is chicken. Tina say the left wing tastes just as the right side. It don't taste no different. Nisa Rose say it's all chicken. Okay. Angie says all the barnyard pimp. Vita says she ain't gonna know the difference. Miss Parker say he ain't gonna know the difference. So why is it that people that's supposed to be adult, logical thinkers are silly enough to think that if somebody say a left wing or the right wing, that you getting something different? It's all chicken. It's all chicken. D Free B say like the left and right Twix. Thank you. The left Twix factory, right Twix factory. How you gonna know the difference? Now I'm gonna tell you something. This is a secret, but it ain't no secret. You would love to chime in. Well, chime in. Chime in. Everybody is welcome to talk over him, baby. Chime in. See, Lita said, I just want the biggest piece of chicken. Now that's my kind of girl. That's my kind of. Just give me the biggest piece because it's all the same meat. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a secret, but it's out in the open. Angela said they both seasoned with BS. Right. Apparently, they did not get no Lowry's or slap your mama. They got BS to season it with. Mm-hmm. Now, the secret that's out in the open is that I don't mind when clear people say stupid stuff. I'ma just be honest with y'all. It don't bother me at all when clear people say stupid stuff. It bothers me when I see black people repeat the stupid stuff that clear people say. See, this is when I start asking questions like, is your pineal gland completely calcified? Has there been too much fluoride in your water? Have you messed up your diet so much that your pineal gland just don't process at all? See, I'm okay when clear people say stupid stuff. It's just a product of their condition. But when I see black folks repeating stupid stuff that clear people say, getting agitated and wanting to be combative with other black people who don't just repeat what clear people say, that bothers me. You better say it. Vanessa said, as long as it benefits my taste buds, I'm good. Lala, baby, tell them again. She said, let's not forget when this political system was put into place via the Constitution, we weren't even considered whole human beings. So how does anything they do benefit us? And this is what I've been saying for the longest. For the longest. And film 55 dropping bombs. Right, quickly. They've been hating us for 400 years. We ain't got a bill yet. And refuse to pay the bills that they owe. That's why every morning I make it my business to let y'all know, hey, this is what they up to. Let me try to cut through the BS and give it to you straight. Because I know sometimes people don't want to read those articles. Because when you go to reading them articles, it can get a little frustrating and sometimes confusing. They throw in all those word salads hoping to confuse you so they can keep running game. This is what it is. Queen Mermaid say facts, pay my reparations. Pay them. That's all. That's all we want. Just give us our money and we can move on. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Or at the very least, offer the money. Some people love them clear folks so much they wouldn't dare take master's money. Just offer it. And the ones that don't want it, they can leave it. Just let me get mine. Just offer me the opportunity to get mine and we good to go. That's all I'm saying. I just want y'all to really be aware of what's going on so that things don't catch you off guard. Okay? Now, on to the funny papers. Y'all know I love the funny papers, so we got to get to the funny papers before I let y'all go. Let's see. Right. Well, most of us have indigenous blood and African blood, but the bottom line is all that means is you entitled to two checks. But the black check, ain't nobody trying to play the black check. So we need to get at them about the black check. The whole indigenous part, I'ma just tell y'all the truth and keep it a buck. When it comes to this right here, I don't go around bragging on that. Oh, indigenous and African, because a lot of them was owning slaves too. And it's the reason why you indigenous and African. A lot of us are indigenous and African because they was running around here stealing black women too. Okay. See, I'm not somebody that go around, bragging about other stuff that could possibly be in there. I rep black all day, every day. It's a B1 station, and I'm black first before any and everything else. So any other little accident that might be in my bloodline, I promise you're gonna have to cut me open to prove it. Because everything about Nitra reads black every day, all day. Good and black. Black plus black equals black. My mama black and my daddy's blacker. So I'm mixed with black and blacker. That's what I'm is. I'm is mixed. I'm is mixed. Okay. I'm not mixed like Kiki Wyatt. I'm mixed with black and blacker. Extra black, as a matter of fact. Now, before we get to the funny papers, just a real quick blurb. Creepy Sleepy Joe did go ahead and extend the repayment deferment of the student loans to May, because it was supposed to end on January 31st on my birthday. But they extended it to May, just so y'all is aware of that. Those of you who have student loans, it's going to be deferred to May. So I guess they give them time. That's right, y'all. Rep that black. You say your granddad is full Cherokee tribe and all, so you probably, that's on you. My family, that's not our story. So that mix in is something that ain't supposed to be there for most of us. For most of us. So that's why I say I don't rep nothing but black. I don't rep nothing but black. That's right. Numero uno. I like that numero uno. Y'all be getting me with them the little Spanish words. I don't be knowing them like that. Yeah, Mo better. I'm black and blacker, baby. Black and blacker and proud. There you go. There you go. I can prove I'm black. I make black babies. So, and the next real quick blurb before we get to the funny papers, the DA is ordering a review. Now, this is what I'm happy about. The DA is ordering a review of all the cases. You remember that Louisiana judge that caught that Negro breaking in her stuff and called him one, and they want to take her off the bench and they suspended her without pay. That part I wasn't excited about. I ain't care nothing about that. But this is the part that made me happy. This is what I wanted to hear, and I wasn't happy till I heard it. This part here, they said that the DA is going to go over every case that she prosecuted while she was a DA. That's what I want to hear. Now they're going through her caseload all through the 90s. Now, when they go through that, now we on to something. Now we on to something. So y'all be aware of that. Just a quick blurb on that one. I ain't gonna spend too much time. So reparations in America is only for American descendants of slavery. I mean, yeah, and it's only for us. That's why we ain't got it. Say you from Blacker Nation tribe. You so crazy. Blacker Nation. Okay. Hey, Cheryl Brisky. Oh, you gotta go play Mrs. Claus. All right. Get the babies a hug from their aunties over here. Hey, Tasha Renee. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your situation is different because you say that was your granddaddy. That's a whole different thing. And I ain't disrespecting that. I respect that. But for the most of us, that's not our story. For the most of us, it was some dirty business. So they need to look into all cases concerning black people. That's what they say they're doing. Hey, Lisa Howard. Hey, boo. That's what they say they're doing. All of them cases that she prosecuted as a DA in the 90s. And I'm going to tell you what else, films. I want to see them pull up all the cases where she presided as a judge as well and check her sentencing record. I want them to look at the complete composite of her career. I want them to dig through her work as a DA and also what she's done since she's been on the bench as a judge. Now that's the stuff I get excited about. And I know people didn't understand, like, oh, Nitra, she need to be out the bench. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear none of that. Don't give me a piece of the pie. I want the whole doggone thing. Tina say they was listening. They was listening. I hope so. I sure hope so. You say, yeah, it was some coochie crooks, right? And I don't respect that. I've always been suspect when it come to black folks that be celebrating that. Like, you celebrating that somebody in your family was, victimized. Like, no. Say they should. I'm glad that they're doing it. They be selling black folks within the judicial system. Yes, they do. Girl, you remember that case where they arrested that judge where he was like illegally just funneling children to this detention center? This was some years back. I'm gonna have to find that story for y'all. It was interesting. Very interesting. Yes, that's what I was saying. Play the long game. I was not excited at all to hear about, oh, they took off the bench. That don't tickle me. I don't care that she called them that. Unless you're going to use it as a means to look into her whole record and then to look in the record of all of her colleagues, everybody she ever played golf with, everybody she ever sat down and had a dinner with. I want all of them checked. I want them to do her first and then just slowly work their way through all of them. Right. That's what I wanted, was an investigation. And that's what I was saying. If you're not going to investigate, then I don't care. I don't care that she called him a nigga. What that mean to me?
Yeah, I'm finna come by. So I'm cleaning up.
Okay. All right. My baby just poked her little face in here. She still look like a baby, y'all. She big, but she still look like a baby to me. Say the lady she a coward because she's in hiding. I mean, wouldn't you be in hiding and them people was after you? That's what it reminded you of, was that case right there? Mm-hmm. You remember that? Right. So, just so y'all know, y'all know what I'm going to tell you. Keep your eye on it. We can't trust these people. We got to watch them. They'll pull something. Okay, that's why that was just a real quick blurb. Real quick blurb. There was one other thing I wanted to mention, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. So, child cooking, and I still got to wrap these presents for these children. Now, Eva, you cooking something or heating up something? Eva. Geneva. Where she went? Yeah. Okay. She heard me, y'all. You was heating up something or cooking something?
Not this second.
Do I perceive anything?
You might still be smelling them wraps, but that was probably like an hour ago.
Okay, that's what it is. My nose is faulty. It still pick up stuff, but it's just not working right. Y'all, my nose is broke. It don't work. I'm trying to make it work. It always works, and then it just not caught. I think because it just opened up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it got that little spice on it.
Mm-hmm. Say how I feel about Megan Good breaking up with her husband.
Her husband broke up with
her. Her husband broke up with her. The baby saying the husband broke up with her. I didn't want to see them break up.
It's amicable.
Yeah, they say it's an amicable breakup, but that just made me sad. I love to see black people stay married forever. I want y'all to be married until one of y'all trip and fall in a coffin. May every one of you marry and remain married until y'all just can't stand each other and you have to stay there anyway. That's what I want for everybody. Just stay there. Have some mentholated love. It's wonderful. But on to the funny papers. Y'all, they say Jay-Z forgives Lil Mama. He forgives Lil Mama for jumping on that stage during the VMAs. Say wouldn't recommend it, but says it's all love. I'm so happy that he gave her absolution, y'all, because the internet was dragging this girl forever. We was gonna make it to glory. She was gonna be at the pearly gates, and one of the angels was gonna pull out their cell phone and play the video and be like, "Was this you? You know we still clowning you. You know we was up here tripping on Raphael one time and said he looked like you. Like they gonna be clowning forever." So now that Jay-Z is giving this girl absolution for acting like an absolute monkey, now we can all move on with our lives. This was over 20, this was 15, 20 years ago. I mean, a long time. I mean, it just seems like a lifetime ago. And they can't let this girl live.
Beyonce tried to stop her. That's the funniest part. No.
The baby say Beyonce tried to stop her.
She did. If you watch the clip, Beyonce was like, no.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Destiny say he should. Poor thing couldn't live it down. She couldn't. I think Jay-Z was trying not to say nothing, and it didn't work. And it just didn't work because him being quiet didn't stop people from getting her. Well, maybe now that he's given her absolution, the world will leave her alone. Lala say now the world can finally turn again because Jay-Z forgave her. Thank goodness. Yes. Queen Mermaid said it took him long enough to forgive her. He was trying not to say nothing. This man was trying to just ignore it. He probably figured if I don't say nothing, it'll go away. And it did not go away.
And then it just got brought up again.
Yep.
Drink Champs.
With Alicia Keys.
Yeah, talking about, and how was it? At least I didn't even know what's going on.
Yeah, that was sad, y'all. Alicia Keys said she didn't even know what had happened. She was too wrapped up and focused. Like, I got to kill it. I got to kill this performance. And then get backstage, and Jay-Z was like, so you ain't see what just happened out there?
Yeah, we killed it.
We killed it. See, that's when you so focused on killing it, you just killing it. And she got back there and she said, I know we killed it. And he was like, but you didn't see what else happened while you was killing it?
He was mad again.
Yeah, he was mad right then. That was a Negro response. Did you see that? You know, but I believe the man was really trying to be quiet so it would go away. But it just couldn't go away. It wouldn't go away. Also, in the funny papers, Boosie held a toy giveaway, which that was very nice. He gave away 1,000 toys and gifts. That was real nice of Boosie. He barely taller than the children, y'all, but he was out there. He had on a bright green sweater. You see him real good. I think that's how you know he was the grown-up. But he was giving out toys and stuff to the children. I thought that was nice. I was going to laugh about the pill, but y'all told me about the pill, so I ain't going to go into that. What else was good? People too funny. So anyway, somebody was dumb enough to mention Eminem to go against Jay-Z in a versus.
The bad part is the stupid niggas that's going along with it.
Yeah, that is the sad part. There was some black people stupid enough to be like, that's a good idea. Get the hell out of here. Little Marshall, the janitor, need to stay in his place. And I don't believe Marshall, the janitor, is ever going to ever say that he need to be on the same stage or in the same city as Jay-Z unless he is working as a roadie. I don't believe he ever going to think that that's what he ought to be doing. I don't even know who you can put on there with him, unless maybe like a Dr. Dre, because they both were producing and doing all this stuff. You got two superpowers. You could put them on the stage. I don't think it'll be a versus. I think it'll just be a cultural event. Yeah, it'll be an exhibition, a cultural event to pass all cultural events. I think if you do Jay-Z and Dr. Dre, you could charge pay-per-view and people gonna pay. I would. And we can all eat some hot wings like it's fight night. But I don't even know how much crack you got to smoke before you say put Marshall Mathers on a stage with Mr. Sean Carter. You got to be out your mind.
Lyrically,
how?
Lyrically what?
But you know what they do? They give credit to any clear person that can say a rhyme like Dr. Seuss. They do the most. A clip, just like they had them videos where they'll show the girls dancing, and they will literally see a clear girl come imitate it, look ridiculous. But because she tried to imitate it, oh, she killed it. No, stop giving them people honorable mentions. Stop giving them participation certificates and ribbons. No. Thank you. And just say that's Jay-Z and Vanilla Ice. That's exactly what that would be. And I would watch that. Let me just say that, because I'm dumb enough to watch it. Okay. And speaking of stuff that I'm dumb enough to watch, I'm gonna need y'all to get on YouTube and just search Michael McTrap. I'm gonna need y'all to watch. I'm gonna need y'all to watch it. Eva says she's so dead. Don't be dead. Come back.
Hold on, we do some very important cleaning in this room over here.
Okay, well, y'all go back to very important cleaning. The baby stopped in to hang with us. Bye, baby. Okay. Destiny say Eminem is lyrically talented, but this ain't for y'all. I mean, at the end of the day, I just was never wowed by his talent. Just because you clear and you can say words that rhyme, it ain't the same. He alright. Say it again, Angie. I like green eggs and ham. I do, Sam. I am. There you go. That's what you getting from it. Hot Dr. Seuss. Nisa Rose say Dre already said he wasn't gonna do one. I know, but if he would, they could charge pay-per-view. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying he gonna do it, Nisa. But if he would, I would watch it and I would pay for the pay-per-view and I would order some wings. I would order some wings. Angie up here talking about he better stick with 8 Mile. Lord, he better. He better. It's some stuff that you got to be out your mind. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, something else from the funny paper. Something else from the funny paper. Nisa, you said you would order some wings for that. I would. I definitely would. Y'all, what is wrong with Kim Kardashian and why is she desperately trying to imitate Beyonce? What is going on? And why the internet is ripping her to shreds? She wants to be Beyonce so bad. This is pitiful. This is pitiful. And she did it with the world's driest, most terrible looking wig. Like, girl, is that, I understand you want to imitate this black lady, but is that really how you think her hair looks in real life? Oh, this is terrible. She's real whack. She's done it before and people have pointed it out. Let me see if I can get the picture up for y'all. Wait, well, we can dissect this clown together. Because y'all know certain things, when it's ridiculous enough, I need people to see what I saw. I know y'all be like, Nitra, we don't need to see this. And I understand. But if I had to see it, I just somehow feel like y'all should too. I could be wrong, but I feel like y'all should have to see it too. So see, we in this together. This is a family affair, okay? This is a family affair. Angie, what you say? You woke up like this, not? I just need y'all to see this. I'm so disturbed. Whew. Here we go. Now, y'all, this is on the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. But hey Jesse X. Hey Queena. All right. So let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Let us take a look. Now, are y'all seeing this foolishness? Can we all agree that this is some foolishness? Can we? Now, if she's not trying to imitate that girl, who's she trying to imitate? First of all, since when have we ever seen her in a wig that color or trying to imitate that texture? She real corny for this. And it's insulting. Like, girl, just stop. Like, at a certain point, it's almost like if you envious of the lady, just say it. At this point, if you envious of that black woman that bad, just say it. And if that's the case, I just feel like Kanye is to blame for that. I feel like maybe Kanye told her something or had her feeling like she needed to be like this lady, and that's why she's so fixated. But it's creepy. Hey Tom G. Tom G said that wig so dry I'm pouring a glass of wine right now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Tried to get the kinky texture wig and everything. See, May say she trolling her. Baby, that ain't trolling. That's stalking and obsession. That's some single white female crap. It's really weird. It's really corny. It's really whack. Yeah. It's disgusting. And you know what? I blame Kanye, but I also blame other black folks too for sitting up trying to get these people a pass. Well, she ain't exactly white. She Armenian. Armenian is white. Cut the crap. It's just weird. Thank you. And Queen Mermaid say, KK, stay black fishing. She does. She does. It's sick. It is sick. Hey, Sasha Lynn. And what I'm trying to understand is when are people going to call these disgusting creatures out for that? Hey, Tammy McClure. Tom G says she's run out of ideas to get attention. Yeah, so she just going to run around imitating that black lady for no reason. And mind you, this is somebody who don't want nothing to do with her. And I mean nothing to do with her. It's real pitiful. But I wanted to throw that out there because I ain't want to let that go. You know, we got to get all the foolishness. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? This is where I'm messed up. I seen people talking about this a couple days ago. And I need to ask y'all, did y'all see this video with this nasty woman sitting up here trying to breastfeed an animal on a plane? Did y'all see this? It scared me. Oh no, it's just the article. It's just the article. But it was just like, why is this happening? Is this life? Yes, they said it was a dog, and they said she was trying to breastfeed the dog. And so now people are doing like pranks and stuff. Lord. Well, y'all, I got to go. One of my other children is here. Yeah, she did it. One of them, it was a clear woman that did it. Yeah, the fake cat, that was the prank that somebody did because of the lady that got caught on the plane trying to breastfeed the dog. Yeah, it's a bit much. Mm. Yes, child, they crazy. They are really crazy. You say she let the devil use her. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Well, listen, y'all, I'm finna get up off of him because one of my other children walked in the house and I got to go see all my children. So listen, I love you guys. I'm gonna try to come back later. No promises because y'all know my hands are full and running over. But I love you all. Y'all be safe, be positive, be productive. Okay, be encouraged. And most importantly, remember to encourage somebody else. And do not forget that tomorrow is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. I know we got a Christmas party, but do not forget what y'all supposed to be doing. Okay, so let's get on it. Let's get it. Let's go. And I will talk to y'all a little bit later. Okay, love y'all. Bye now.